take a seat. It looks like I have you on the schedule today for a cranial nerve examination. Does that sound about right? Awesome. My name is Leanna and I'm the PA that will be doing your cranial nerve exam. Welcome to the ASMR clinic. Is there anything as far as medications that you're taking or current medical history that I should be aware of here in your chart? Okay. Just kind of taking like a multivitamin. Okay. Any allergies that I should be aware of since we are doing some sensory tests today? Nothing like that. Okay. And have you done a cranial nerve examination before? It's been a while. Okay. Yeah, no, that is completely fine. Just wanted to see if you had any familiarity with it at all. All right, so let's see. And then do you smoke or drink at all? Okay. Awesome. So there are 12 cranial nerves that we are going to be assessing for today. Basically, I'm just going to ask you to do various tasks just to see whether or not you have normal functioning of those nerves. Of course, if you have any questions or concerns at all during this examination, you would just let me know. Yep. All right. So with that being said, I am just going to collect your vital signs first, and then we will get started with the cranial nerve portion. But how has your day been going lately? Good. That is what I like to hear. All right, so we're just going to get a blood pressure reading and a temperature check. You wouldn't mind just sliding your arm through. Go. We'll make that nice and snug. Okay. I'm just going to take a quick listen, so don't mind me. I'm going to go quiet here for a second. Good. Blood pressure is normal. I'm just going to put that around here. Take this off of you. If you wouldn't mind sliding your arm out. Perfect. Alrighty. Let me just back this way here. Next up, we're just going to do a quick temperature check, if that's okay with you. Yep, since COVID, you can never be too sure, but you haven't been having any fever or chills. Good, good, good. All right. I'll need one of those. Alright, and this is just going to go underneath the tongue. Alright, temperature check is normal. Get rid of that for you here. Alright, and then let me just write your vital signs down here. And do you know how tall you are? and then wait. Alrighty. Well, I think we're ready to get started on the cranial nerve portion of this examination. Do you have any questions at all before we get started? Alright, and then you, of course, just tell me if you are ever uncomfortable, okay? Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to put that to the side here. I'm just going to grab some gloves. I will kind of walk you through the whole thing. Very good. All right. So we're going to kind of go off of a checklist here. First one, cranial nerve 1. This is called the olfactory nerve, and so essentially I'm going to be just kind of testing sense of smell. And the way I'm going to do this is I actually have a couple of perfumes here in various containers, and each perfume has a very distinct scent to it. So what I'm going to do is take out a perfume, open the cap, and you're going to close your eyes and just let me know what it smells like. Yes, they are purposely masked in everyday perfumes so that you would kind of have no idea. You ready to get started? All right, if you wouldn't mind, I want you to close your eyes. There you go. Okay, we're going to get started over here. You are going to smell this first one here. Yep, just take a good whiff of that. What does that smell like for you? Vanilla bean. Good job, good job. All right, we're going to go in with another scent. If you could close your eyes for me. And then take a smell of that one. And what does that one smell like to you? Peppermint. Very good. All right. All right, you're going to close your eyes for me. Okay, then take a smell of that one. What does that one smell like to you? Coffee bean. Yep, exactly. We're going to go for a less obvious one here. Alright. Smell that one for me. This one may take a few different tries, and that's okay. This is the hardest. What does that smell like? Not sure on that one. That's okay. All right. So let me just write down your results of cranial nerve 1. Yes, it was a fruit. Did you want to guess? Strawberry. Yeah, exactly. All right, cranial nerve 2 is the optic nerve, and so this is assessing some parts of your vision. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to be holding up this chart here, and I just need you to read off certain numbers for me, okay? Yeah. So how about we start here? Can you read off those numbers for me? 2, 8, 4, 3. Very good. What about here? Yeah, 8, 7, able to read this line at all? That one is too small. Okay, that's all right. Have you noticed any visual changes at all? Been really stable? Good. Do you see an eye doctor routinely? Okay. Next up, we have cranial nerve 3, ocular motor. There are various different cranial nerves that work a lot with our eyes, and so this one, I'm basically going to be taking a pen light just to assess pupillary function and constriction, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to actually look straight across at me here. Just kind of look at my finger. Try not to move your head. Just taking a look at each pupil here. Okay. They are constricting bilaterally. Okay, light on, light off, on and off. Okay, all right, very good. That is cranial nerve number 3. Cranial nerve number 4, the trochlear. Okay. Let's see how many different things we will be doing here. Okay. So, what I want you to do for me is I want you to look at this pen. Yeah, and then look at it from here. Then I'm going to bring it closer. You follow the pen. Okay. Try again. Pen close. Keep looking at it from a distance. Now it's coming closer. Good, good, good. And then what we're going to do next is you are just going to follow my finger, okay? Okay, follow my finger. Don't move your head. There you go. We're going to go up, down. We're moving diagonal. Good. Excellent. Very good. Next up is cranial nerve 5. This is the trigeminal nerve. So, more so sensory of the face. So, let me get everything set up here for you. What I'm going to do first is I need you to kind of keep both your eyes open. And I'm just going to take this cotton swab here and kind of poke in the corner of the eye. And I'm going to see if you just have a blinking reflex, okay? Okay, try to stay as still as possible. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then I am going to just test certain sensations. So we are going to test certain sensations. I'm just going to take this cotton swab here. You let me know where you feel it on your face. Good. 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 Okay. Now the next part is I am going to be kind of using a sharp side and a more dull side. So we'll take that cotton swab again. This is going to be the hard side. This is going to be the soft side. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes if you can and just let me know. Do you feel the hard or do you feel the soft side? Awesome. So close your eyes. Good. 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 Excellent. Very good. So that cranial nerve is definitely intact. All Alrighty, next up here we have the obtusense, which also controls the eye movement. That's cranial nerve 6. So again, you are just going to follow this pen light for me, okay? And don't move your head. I'm just tracking that both of your eyes are doing the same thing. You're doing great. Good. Very good. Excellent. All right. Very good. Next up is cranial nerve 7. This is your facial cranial nerve. So if you could smile for me. Perfect. Can you frown? And can you raise your eyebrows? Perfect. Can you puff your cheeks? Good. Now, lastly, we're going to need you to identify different flavors or tastes. So I actually brought with me a taste kit. And so they have various known everyday flavors on here. And so I'm just going to spray a little bit on your tongue, and I need you to tell me what that tastes like, okay? Okay. Yeah, so some of them could be sensory. So some of these could be like a spicy, a sweet, a sour. So just let me know like the first word that comes to mind. Stick out your tongue. Yep, what does that taste like? That one was kind of bitter. Okay. Let me grab another one. Okay. Stick out your tongue. And what does that one taste like? That one was very sour. Okay. Doing great. We'll do one more here for you. Stick out your tongue. Very sweet. Kind of like candy. Good, good, good. All right. You are doing awesome. Next up is cranial nerve 8. I'm just going to assess some of your hearing function, okay? So what you're going to do is if you could close your eyes for me, you let me know when you hear ringing, if you do which ear, and when it stops. Okay, close your eyes. Good. Good. Excellent. Very good. Good. Perfect. I thought I would change it up a little there, but that's not tricky. Okay, very good. Next up, we're just going to assess the glossopharyngeal, cranial nerve number 9, which is the gag reflex, okay? Not everyone's favorite by any means, but I promise we'll get it over with very quickly here. So I am just going to take a tongue depressor and a swab here. Can you stick out your tongue and go, ah? There you go. And then quick tickle back through. That's it. Yes, I know. It's not very pleasant. Well, you passed. That cranial nerve is intact. All right. Next up, cranial nerve 10, the vagus nerve. Can you do like a swallowing sensation for me? And I need you to speak a sentence. Can you give me your first, last name, and date of birth? Okay, awesome. All right, cranial nerve 11, the accessory nerve. Do you mind shrugging your shoulders for me? Very good. And then if you can, I'm going to place my hand here. I need you to push up against it with the side of your face. Very good. Hand over here. Push up against my hand. Very good. Awesome. And then finally, cranial nerve number 12, the hypoglossal. Can you stick out your tongue for me? And then move it side to side, up and down. Fantastic. You did it. Yeah, no, you made it through all the cranial nerves. I would definitely say that you passed. I think it's great that you came in and had this done, given how long it's been. But everything looked absolutely fantastic overall as far as your testing goes. With that being said, of course, you could come in yearly to have this done if you like getting them done pretty frequently. But otherwise, I mean, you're going to be good to go. I will send it to your primary care doctor so they have the results of your cranial nerve assessment. And of course, you see me if there's any concerns with anything that we've tested that you're noticing in day-to-day life. Oh yes, absolutely, my pleasure. Well, it was very nice seeing you, and I'll see you on your next cranial nerve examination.